With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Have you ever had the desire to show off something you created? Like we'll say in motorsports racing, kart racing, or even in sim racing. While on the track, simulator, in your race car, or hauling close to the ground in a cart, Abruzzi Racewear has you covered. If you need to promote your team logo, name, colors, or just feeling a bit more confident in your sim rig, Abruzzi Racewear has your answer. Team shirts, jackets, and even racing suits, they will go the extra mile. Race boots, trainers to gloves, even karting suits, as well as safety-rated wear, Abruzzi has a supply to fit your needs. Customizable from team names to colors, and yes, you can have your own name customized just the way you like it. In sim racing, they give you the comfort and feel of being strapped into a cockpit to bring the experience closer to the way you desire it. Their range of apparel has been created to not only meet and exceed the highest levels of comfort and quality, but also to enable you to make it yours. To add your personality, take a look at AbruzziUSA.com to see the lineup and what they have to offer. AbruzziUSA.com, with customization at heart, it's your wear, your way.
After 4 drivers were eliminated, we hit the round of 12 here tonight. Chase race number 1 here at Daytona for the NASCAR Cup Series, presented by MaxSpeedTV. Glad to have everybody out there tuning in here tonight. It looks like we got about 15 watching, 7 likes already. Man, this is going to be awesome to open up the round of 12. But before we get into the pre-race analytics, of course, myself, Joshua Medlock, and for the first time ever, one of our broadcasters here at MaxSpeedTV, Bobby with all the hobbies in the lobby, Johnson, with us here tonight. Bobby, glad to have you, buddy.
Glad to be here, Josh. And to clear everything up, the reason why it's Bobby with all the hobbies, because that's what the wife said. So that's what I've gone with. Tonight is going to be so exciting. I've been watching these guys at practice, and I'm going to tell you what, they are not afraid to, as you would call it, bump and grind.
Oh, yeah, bump and grind, go 3, and we see the lead the 4 wide out here tonight, too, at Daytona. Yeah, 3 wide is normal. Well, 2 wide's normal. 3 wide you can go, but that man, Bobby, that 4 wide here at Daytona can become treacherous if you're not in control of this Cup car.
Well, you know, you've got all kinds of stuff that you can do, and 4 wide makes it even more difficult. You know, you got your drafting, you got bump drafting, and now you've got the infamous side drafting going on. Any little thing you can do to try to get an edge off that other line, these guys are going to be doing it tonight.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, the side drafting, we don't talk about much of the side drafting, or at least I don't when I'm by myself, but that side draft, that really, you know, taking the air off that car on the inside or the outside of you, that really can get you the run you need to, well, you know, at the final lap, you know, bring you home into victory lane. But we got 110 laps here tonight. This is a long race.
You've got 110 laps. What I like to call it is going nowhere but getting there fast.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, let's dive down here to the pre-race analytics here tonight. Now, this is a night race, so our track temp going to be a little cooler, but we're going to look at that air temp 68, track temp of 70, 110 laps, 275 miles here tonight. Now, tires, Bobby, really here at Daytona. I mean, you've called many Daytona races here on MaxSpeedTV, and, you know, throughout the course of going. Tires really don't per se play a factor, but they can maybe toward the end of the race. But 60 to 70 laps on a set of tires, that is a long stint.
It's a very long stint, but the good news is this is a nighttime race, so this track is much, much cooler, and that's really going to save a lot on tire wear. Now, you're going to see a lot of these cats out here go 90, 100, maybe. It just depends on their fuel. If they've got to fill up, they'll take 4 tires. If they don't need to fill up that much, they may just scrap it off and just do 2 tires.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, a two-tire stop, you know, that is a big possibility. Here's the problem. It's the fuel window that is the issue. They cannot make it to the end of the stage. Well, the only stage that they do here at NASCAR, which will be at lap 25, 18 to 22 laps roughly on a fuel run. So we're looking, you're roughly at about 22 laps. Could it come down to fuel? Really, could it?
Well, you know what? It could come down to fuel, very much so. But you know what? I saw the weather forecast tonight, and it is possibly brewing up a pretty good storm right around that 108th, 109th lap. You just never know.
All right, well, let's hope we don't get rain here tonight. That is the big thing. We want to finish this race out, Bobby. You know that. I mean, it's Daytona. It's super speedway racing. You never know what's going to happen.
Something else that you want to keep in mind in the back of your head, too, is everybody can make a green or a yellow pit stop. But all these cats are going to be flying around here 200 mile an hour plus, and when it comes time to that green flag pit stop, you're just going to have to hold your breath, because you're either going to get ran over or you're going to run somebody over. And it's very tricky to do.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, you know, let's go ahead and finish it up here. Yeah, we talked about the fuel, 18 to 22. Now, pit road, let's, you know, we know pit road speed 60 miles an hour. Pace speed is 80, but let's go on to pit road here. This could be a problem here at Daytona. We see it every time at a super speedway, whether it be, you know, Daytona or Talladega or the iRacing super speedway now. Pit road could cost you. if you make a mistake or you come down pit road alone, that mistakes happen on pit road, Bobby. Your thoughts, because pit road is the biggest upset.
I'm just as more concerned about the incidents and the bad things that happen on pit road as much as I am that's actually out on the racetrack itself. Because either one of these things that come up and bite you in the butt and you don't even realize it. And if you get caught for speeding, well, let's just face it, you're screwed.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, and go ahead about that. Get caught for speeding, you go a lap down. It is so hard to get a lap back here if there's no caution.
And also, these guys they're going to be running such tight quarters, you know. I mean, you could practically slap a water bottle out of somebody's hands if it was possible. They're so tight here. But after a while, you get that tunnel vision thing going where you get 3 wide around this track constantly. You get tunnel vision, and before you know it, you start getting a little swerving Irvin thing going on, and, well, it's going to bring a problem.
Swerving Irvin. I've said that many times before. And, yeah, you know, tunnel vision, swerving, that does happen here, too. Well, let's go ahead and get down here. Now, this is not the point standings. I don't have the actual points. I just want to go down who the top 12 are here coming into tonight. So, we've got Jordan Kuntz, Michael Atkins Jr., Jeff Tetro. That would be Jeff P. Tetro. Brendan Jinks, Tommy Gossett, Joshua Witherspoon, Ruben Phelps. We'll get back on Ruben here in just a minute. Tim Taylor, Daryl Arnold, Joseph Madigan, Brady Shue, and Dennis Ansman coming into the contender round. This is what the round of 12 is here, is the contender round. Now, of course, after 3 races, which tonight is Daytona, then we go to Bristol, and then we go to the Roval. But first, Bobby, we've got to get through Daytona. We've got to get through this super speedway.
It's going to be tough. I mean, you have friends out here. You have teammates. You know, you got to work well with each other. But at some point in time, it doesn't matter, because after a while, you can take that teammate card and throw it right out the window, because it's one for all and all for one.
Oh, yeah, when you get to the end, you know, you're coming down to the final laps here, white flag in the air, you got a teammate ahead of you or beside you or whatever. Yeah, that teammate goes out the window because it's a win you're in. And as I mentioned you earlier, you know, to kind of get you updated here because you're new here to eNASCAR. You know, if you win, if you're in the top 12 and you win here tonight, you're automatically locked in to the top 8.
And that right there, I can assure you, you have got a full field tonight, and every single one of them, all they want to do is lead that last lap.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Now, there is a lot of non-chase contenders out here, as well as I believe we've got everybody out here that's in the chase. Jordan Kuntz, I believe I seen him out here. Michael Atkins Jr., Jeff. I think they're all out here. Is Tim Taylor? Yes, he is here. So I think we got them all out here, Bobby. Anybody that I'm missing?
I don't believe so. I mean, I've been watching practice going on here, and all these guys, I mean, they absolutely just love pushing. I bet some of these guys would push their grandmother out of the way just to move forward.
Well,
I
yeah,
mean, they are doing some pushing and shoving out here tonight.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Now, you know, these guys, you know, it's 110 laps, Bobby. I know a lot of them do 100 laps. Some do, you know, a little bit more. Some do a little bit less here at Daytona. But it's 110 laps, unlimited green-white checkers with a stage. So, I mean, what do you, if you was out here racing before we get to the national anthem here, what would you do early on as a driver?
Oh, that's easy. First thing I do, pray.
Just pray. That's what you would do.
I would pray. I would pray that I am nowhere near it when the big one was to happen. You know, it can happen up front, it can happen in the middle, it can happen in the back. Everybody has different strategies and how they're going to play this game. You're going to see some stay up front to miss the big one. You're going to see some lag out into the back to try to miss the big one. Really, it's 50% luck and 50% skill, to be honest with you. But yeah, I think I would pray first. Pray that I could stay out of trouble for 110 laps.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All righty, folks. Well, we're going to be coming down here to about 2 minutes and 10 seconds here. We're going to step away, play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. Don't go anywhere, folks. Qualified will be underway when we come back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran past, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the frame, you're the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight to invade the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the brave, in the
Alrighty, folks, qualifying is underway here tonight. We already got time starting to roll in here this evening. Looks like Andrew Cody. That's what I'm going to call him because I'm just pronouncing it the way I see it here tonight. Sorry, Andrew, if I butchered your name here tonight. We got Dylan Hervatten. Here we go. We got more times coming in. Matthew Goodell going to be going up at the top spot. But, you know, qualifying here, Bobby, at Daytona is just kind of setting your position. If you qualify up in the top and you don't feel comfortable, we know that usually out of turn 2, we see a lot of drivers or some drivers go on the apron. You know, they kind of pull down and then they kind of go back into the back of the field. 110 laps. If you don't feel comfortable up front, would that be something you would want to do?
Well, absolutely. I would bail out quicker than a paratrooper on an airplane. If you're not happy up there, things are getting a little bit too rough. You know, as you would say it, they're getting a little too jiggy with it. I would definitely head to the back where I think it's a little bit safer and ride this thing out for a while because 110 laps is a long way to go around here. And you can't win it, Josh, if you're not there at the end.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You cannot win it on the first lap either because, you know, it's a make it or break it. You know, either you make the run or you break your run on the first lap. Now I'm going to be on PJ Engelkins here. Glad to see him out here racing again here tonight for NASCAR. It looks like currently running in 13th here tonight. Looks like really the top, well, Wes Whiteman there in that 85 machine is going to be going up into the second place. Aiden Kirker in the number 39 and is going to be third here, but we still got some drivers back here that are still putting in some time here, Bobby. So, I mean, what do you think of it now coming down to less than a minute to go? If you have not been out here, they're 47.6 seconds. I mean, you go, well, if you haven't come out now, you're really shooting yourself in the foot.
Absolutely. Or you decided to go all the way back to the back and hope that you don't lose that draft because you can lose the draft pretty darn easy here. And when you do, you might as well just wave bye-bye.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you know, if you lose the draft, you're looking at going a lap down here pretty quickly, probably within about 4 to 6 laps, something like that. Looks like qualifying is going to be coming down to an end here. Now, they will be in a warm-up session. I do believe that is the way they are going to be doing it here. That is for the drivers' meeting. And, of course, anybody out there that wants to go out there and maybe turn a few laps. I believe that's the way they got that set up. Yes. Oh, it's 5 minutes. So it's not 10. It's 5. So I was wrong. But let's go ahead and give a big shout out to all of our sponsors here tonight, and I'm going to put Bobby on the spot. I'm going to give a couple of them. That way Bobby is not, you know, under the fire here.
Don't be taking the easy ones.
I am. Sorry. I'll give a shout out to Custom Paints and Designs out there. Of course, Miller Electric out there coming on board here this season. DOF or Reality, and I'm going to turn it over here to Bobby to give the last 3. Bobby, go ahead, bud.
Oh, thanks a lot, pal. Let's see who we got. Who haven't you mentioned? Did you mention the GTR simulator?
No, I did not. GTR, go ahead.
I have. That is pretty awesome stuff. I've been checking that out. Not to mention, I don't know. Did you mention Button Kicker? Because I really wasn't listening to you much.
No, I did not mention Butt Kicker either.
Oh, good. Butt Kicker, that's a great thing to have. I tell you what, I didn't think anybody could kick my butt worse than my wife, but you put that Butt Kicker underneath you, well, I'm going to tell you what, that puts you in a whole new dimension, buddy.
Oh, yeah,
and
for
also,
sure.
And don't forget the paint and die cast. I believe that is, who was? I can't read my writing.
Custom Paints and Diecast.
Yeah, the custom paints and diecast. That's it. Yeah, don't forget those.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, there's just so many sponsors. And you know
yes.
what? And to be honest with you, this could never even happen or take place if it wasn't for the sponsors. Me and you be stuck in the house watching Lifetime or Hallmark with our wives, probably. So that's a big thank you for those sponsors.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm not watching Hallmark or Lifetime. There's some good shows, but yeah, no. Not going to be watching those if I can help it, for sure. But, yeah, big shout-out to all 6 sponsors here tonight for the NASCAR Cup Series. Of course, Dennis Ansman out there putting on an awesome league over here at NASCAR. And, of course, our race control. We do have a race control here tonight. William Alcala out there. A big shout-out to him for doing what he does here outside of NASCAR. He is not part of the league. He is a third party. He calls it as he sees it. So a big shout out to him for doing what he does. But Bobby, I mean, this is Daytona, baby. I mean,
I'm gonna tell you. You better get excited. If this don't get you excited, son, nothing will.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, we're going to go I think early on, we're going to see maybe a lot of single file, okay? Yeah, I've seen a lot of Daytona in my broadcasting. We might see a lot of single file. Now, as we edge ever so closer to the pit stops for the green, for the green flag pit stops, if we have them, which there's a big possibility we could before the stage, they're going to get a little wild. They're going to try to figure out where they can go, where they can get, track position. That's what I'm trying to say, is track position at that time.
Track position. There's 3 things that you got to do in order to be successful at a super speedway track. Number 1, you got to have teammates. Number 2, you got to have a boatload of patience. And number 3, you got to have some strategy. Plain and simple.
For sure. Well, it looks like the 27 from the qualifying times is going to be Steven Karosik here. So we'll see here if we can maybe drag him down here from the drivers meeting here tonight. Let me see if I can find him. Where is Steven?
And while you're doing that, I'm going to give a shout out to everybody out on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Give us a holler. Give us a yell. Whoever you want us to talk to, or give a good wish or a good luck, or unhook the plow, or put the pedal to the floor, or whatever you want us to say to them. You tell us out here on YouTube, but we'll pass that puppy along, good or bad. It doesn't matter. We don't live near nobody. We can, we'll get it out there for you.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, it looks like, thank you all for tuning in. Yeah, thank you all the fans out there, man, each and every week. Well, let's get from Delbros up here, Steven Karosik. It looks like he is going to be our pole sitter here. So let's get him up here. Steven Karosik, got a copy, bud?
Got you, man.
All right, it looks like you are going to be our pole sitter here tonight. We got a minute here, but you guys are gritting, man. It's Daytona. Anything can happen. Talk about it.
Yeah, I'm just hoping to ride up front. It's a long race. Hopefully no one's going to try anything crazy early. I'm just save it for the end, man. If I get shuffled back, but I'm just going to ride.
Wow.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
we'll see what happens. It's Daytona, man. You never know.
Oh,
But
yeah, I mean,
get
it's...
fingers crossed, brother.
Oh, yeah, it's anybody's race for sure. We're going to go ahead and let you go. Get back down there. Your team concentrate. Just want to give you a big shout out. Congratulations on the pole here tonight for round 1 of the round of 12, bud.
Thanks, man. Love your broadcast.
Thank you, bud. All right. Well, Bobby, I guess we're going to have to get to the grid here tonight because that's what it is.
Yeah, we're going to have to get through it.
The Miller Electric starting grid here tonight. Steven Karosik grabbing the pole with a 47.648. Congratulations to Steven. Wes Weidman going to be on the outside of him in second. Aiden Kirker third. Andrew Cootie fourth. Hayden Law in fifth. Matthew Goodell in sixth. Zachary Lima seventh. Joseph Madigan in eighth. Dylan Hervatin in ninth. Dennis Ansman in 10th. You want me to just go ahead and go through them?
You're doing a fine job.
All right. Tim Taylor in 11th. Bryce Shoemaker in 12th. Tommy Gossett, 13th. Jeppy Tetro, 14th. Timmy Reed, 15th. Darrell Arnold, 16th. PJ Engelken, 17th. Ruben Phelps in 18th. Joshua Witherspoon, 19th. Jordan Kuntz going to be the last driver, or the first driver, not to qualify. He's going to start 20th. Brendan Jinks, 21st. Mason Thompson, 22nd. Michael Atkins Jr., 23rd. Brady Shue, 24th. And Shane Minish going to be 25th. And they are already rolling off here. Let's go ahead and get up here. That's the thing about Daytona. Looks like they are going to be going into, what turn is that? Turn 3? Or turn 2?
I'm not really sure, to be honest with you.
I'm not either. I'm not wide enough.
It's one of the turns.
It's one of the turns. All right. Well, if we see the pace car dive off, then we know. Oh, they are coming up on out of turn number 4 here. Pace truck is going to dive off. Steven Karosik is going to be in control. Pace truck is off and away here tonight. Green flag is out. Boogity, 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 folks. Racing tonight at Daytona. Here we go.
It's time for a white knuckle ride, Josh, all the way for 110 laps.
Oh, well, what do you do early? What do you do early?
I guess you're just going to have to feel it out. You're going to have to see what each one of these guys are doing. Are they going to be patient? They got to stick out in the single file for a while? Or is people going to get really, really racy? Yeah. The guys that don't like that really racy so early, you will see them bail.
Yes, you will. And Steven Karosik here up front, still yet started on pole, still on that top spot. He's going to lead the first lap here tonight, side by side behind him.
Talking about pushing that goes on real quick, just in case somebody's not quite too familiar with this ordeal. If you're up on that top side, like for instance the number 8 there, Zachary Lima, he is praying for that guy behind him, which is the number 5, okay? That's going to be Andrew Cootie, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, he's what you call the pusher. It's his job to try to get that number 8 up there far enough to get in front of the leader of the 27, and he'll jot right down in front of him, and I call that the rocking chair, because out of the whole entire field, that's where you're kind of the most comfortable and the safest. You're the safest in your mama's arms when you're on the bottom and you're leading this thing.
Oh, yeah, we're looking at Zachary Lima up here now, side by side with Steven Karosik here. Who can lead this lap? Is it going to be Zachary Lima, or is it going to be Steven Karosik? We're on the backstretch here tonight, down into 3. But yeah, you were talking about, the safest place. I think the safest place, like you said, is on that low line. That low line is to me, I hate being on the outside. I hate it.
Well, I'll tell you, right now, if you notice, the 85's looking,
West Pike.
Weedman, he's looking to go up, but he's going to stay right down there and be that pusher on the bottom. Now, this guy obviously is not afraid to push. As you just noticed right there, the 27, Crosby went up and kind of opened the door for him.
Yeah, he did. He opened the door. Oh, we see the 5 pulling off. And, we were talking about this earlier, on the backstretch, kind of getting on the apron, kind of pulling back. That number 5 machine of Andrew Cootie just kind of pulled back. He is going back into the field here now, back in 17th. Maybe not liking what he's seeing up there, but man, they're hitting 205 miles an hour. I've already seen 205 here tonight. This is insane early on already. Bobby?
Well, the good thing about it, everybody's playing nice. That's the difference here I've noticed between a lot of other leagues in this particular league in this race tonight. Everybody realizes, man, there's no get out of the pits free card here. There's no fast repairs or anything in this league, son. So they are really driving with respect.
Yeah, and they're giving everybody enough room. Yeah, they're still, side by side. I just seen Joseph Madigan, the number 76 here. He pulled off. He fell back. Now he's back in third heat. Maybe not liking the side by side up there ahead of him. We get up here to Tim Taylor, but right here, they're still side by side back here with that number 21, starting with Dylan Hervatten. The 88 on the outside, Tommy Gossett. There's the 8 there of Zachary Lima. And don't they know they still have a stage? Oh, we got somebody pulled off here. Who was that? That was the 11, Tim Taylor.
Now, I will say that the 5, and we get down to these names. Yep. Cootie in the 5, the 67
Yes.
right there of Lowell, I believe.
Yep.
But anyway, those two guys are teammates. The one he was just talking about who was backpedaling. He may be coming right back, and as you can see right back here, they actually are all 3 teammates right there. Now they're all together, so they feel safe around the brothers and sisters of the family. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, when you're teammates and you're early, you have got to work together. I mean, there's 3 cars right here, 76, 5, 67, like you was talking about. They're all right here together. Ruben Phelps, though, on the outside. I think Ruben, and I give a shout-out to Ruben every time I see that car. That's the Hot Wheels car. I love that paint scheme. I mean, he's right here. I think what he needs to do, is what he's going to do. He's going to fall back behind. Well, I said that. Now he's going to peek out, but he needs to fall behind that 67 of Hayden. Just kind of ride here early on, and I think early on that's what you got to do. You got to ride. You got to figure out who you can and cannot work with. But we get back up front here, still side by side, 85, 88, 21 here. I mean, what's up with this?
I'm telling you what. It's definitely not a herd of turtles coming around the corner, I can tell you that. That 85, I have been really impressed with West. I guess that's Weedman. But anyway, I'm impressed with this guy.
Yes.
iRacing put a little package on these deals where you can actually overheat these things. And I've seen people actually blow up before they even realize they are overheated.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And he is just pushing him away.
Yeah, and I have seen it too, where you have got to get air into these cars. It looks like we've got another one falling back here. That is going to be, I believe, Timmy Reed in the 1. He is just going to drop it down. He's going to fall all the way back to that 23rd spot here. He does not need to lose the draft, but unfortunately for that number 1 machine, 1.3 seconds back, 1.5 now. He has lost the draft totally of the driver ahead of him, which is Brendan Jinks in that Miller Electric number 3 machine. You cannot lose the draft, but we do have a stage, so that could help in a sense.
It could help him, yes, but I'll tell you what. Right now, those cars are getting smaller and smaller and smaller in his monitors.
Oh, yeah.
I think he might have realized, oops, I think I backed out just a little too much.
And he could have. When we get back here to Aiden Kirker, the 39 machine, all the way back in 24, 25 drivers out here tonight. And Mason Thompson in that number 14. They are working together. Now, 2 cars aside from however many cars are up ahead of them. 2 cars or 20 cars. I mean, come on.
You could throw a blanket over the first 15 cars here without a problem and cover them all up.
Well, looks like right now I am live, so it looks like a lot of single file on the inside line. So let's see here who we have on the inside. Steven Karosik now back up front. Wes Whiteman, as you was talking about him earlier, still right there together. 21 of Dylan Hervatten. That's what I'm going to call him. Sorry, Dylan. That's what I'm going to say. There will be 88 of Tommy Gossett. Man, 4 drivers on the outside. The 88, 38, 6, and That would be the 16 of Dennis Ansman on the outside. So you got 4 drivers on the outside, Bobby. You've got a line of cars on the inside.
You've got to have a little bit more help.
Oh, here we go. 87.
You got to have a little more help on that outside.
Well, I thought the 87 was going to help out the 16, but nope, he's going to drop it down to the inside.
Yeah, you know, like I said, these guys got a lot. Only 12 out of 110 that's in the books right now. They got a long way to go. Now, here's another thing that's coming up. These guys realize they've got 13 laps in the books so far, and they know that green flag pit stops is going to be coming up. You do not want to be out of position when you want to come into pit, or you're going to be in trouble.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, we talked about it, 18 to 20. Now I have an 18 to 22 laps. It's going to be somewhere in between there. Now, pit road with NASCAR is closed within 2 laps. So they can't go, I believe, within the 2 laps. They're going to have to come down. So if you're on the outside, you have got to figure out a way safely to get it down on the inside between 17, I would say 17 and 21 laps.
And you've got to go from 195 mile an hour down to pit road speed, and you only have about 500 yards to do it in.
I would hit the wall.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm watching this Ruben Phelps in the 06, your Hot Wheels machine right there.
Back here in
And
the 06, yeah.
I truly believe that Stevie Wonder and Ronnie Millsap, and now I'm telling my age when I talk about the country singer Ronnie Millsap, but I do believe those two blind cats, even Ray Charles, I think that they could see that car, that paint scheme, a mile away. Man,
Yeah.
is that thing absolutely beautiful under the lights.
Yes, it is, man. That Hot Wheels 06. And I know Ruben, he's from New Zealand. Looks like everything is A-OK. I hope everybody in New Zealand is A-OK. I've seen the 3 major earthquakes they had off the coast of New Zealand. Thoughts and prayers out there. If there was any damage, big shout out to them. Oh, we already have pit stops coming down.
Somebody has decided they're short pit.
Michael Atkins Jr., Witherspoon coming down. You can't see me, Witherspoon. Those eyeballs on that 00. That's where we go with that. So.
Now, the sad part is these two cats are by themselves.
Yeah.
That's it. When
But
they get back out there, they're by themselves.
They have got to work together, Michael Atkins Jr. and Witherspoon. There's no doubt about it. They have to work together.
A lead change up front right now, Josh.
Yes. Yep. Back up there. Go ahead. Welcome back.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be, oh boy, I'm
Dylan
just calling
Hurt.
him Dylan. I don't want him
Hurt.
mad at me.
Dylan Hervatten. I'll go
Well,
ahead
I'm
and
telling
say
you.
it.
He is doing a heck of a job. He just got down there on that bottom in that rocking chair. Now he's sitting pretty comfortable. And the 88 up there still. Now, he's also a chase contender. That's Tommy Gossett.
Yes.
Now, this guy, he's doing his darndest to try to get up there to get into that position to drop down. But he's just not getting any help. He's only got the 38 behind him.
He's going to drop it right down in front of the 85. He just dumped the 38.
Well. See ya. I wouldn't want to be ya, you know?
That 38 by himself on the outside, he has got to get down. If he does not, he is going to lose position, Bobby.
He's going to sink like a rock in a pond. That fast.
Yes, he
Now,
is.
he's had a couple chances to drop down there, but now his door's closing quickly. So he may go all the way back to the back.
Well, save when you're in the draft, but, you know, how much can you save? Give me a read down pit road. He is at his pit stall here in that number 1 machine, just I've seen it here, so he is down in the way. Here we go. Oh,
Your leader's
here
coming
we
in.
go. Dylan Herfatten, the 85 down pit road. 21. Looks like we got the 6 down pit road. Man, a lot of drivers. Dennis Ansman, the 96 of Bryce Shoemaker, the 87 of Jeppy Tetro. Wow.
Very impressive, Josh, how all these drivers were able to come in and they made it look like a beautiful dance. They had no issues. They didn't have to lock anything up. Nobody ran into nobody. Well executed.
That was well executed. Yes, you got that right, Bobby. That was amazing. Now, when are we going to see these top leaders come in? Steven Karosik, Tommy Gossett, Zachary Lima. That's going to be the top 3, and they are right here together.
And the top 12 right now has been out there for over 20 laps. So get ready and start watching. I got a feeling we're going to have another storm heading right into pit road soon.
All right, well, let's see here. Take a look. Nothing that live, right? Yes, I am. All right. Coming
I hope
out.
so. If not, I'm talking
Oh,
to
here we
Bills and
go.
I'm out of here.
No, here we go. No, they're not coming. Oh, we got some coming down. Jordan Kuntz, Andrew, Hayden, Joseph, Shane. They're coming down pit road.
The top 7 are still hanging out 21 laps in.
Oh, the 17. Too far in its pit stall. Had to back up. Ouch.
Yep, that's going to hurt.
Oh. Right side's going on for the 17. Left side's on. He is off and away. Oh, that's going to hurt. Now
And here comes your leaders in
Yes.
right now, finally.
Yes, Steven.
Oh, and he lines them up. Is he sideways?
and he
No, he's
spins it.
trying.
Yeah, he's going to wreck it.
He keeps it off the wall.
Steven Karosik, mistakes on pit road. We got to get a MaxSpeedTV replay of this because I said it tonight and you have even said it. Pit road mistakes. Could that have cost Steven?
You try to get all the momentum you can get, and then slowing it down that fast. Man, I'll tell you what, buddy, that was one loose car right there. I thought he was going to save it.
Yeah, I thought it was too. Sideways, and then he goes fully sideways. Oh, backs it up. He doesn't get into anybody, which is a good thing. But
It was a great job by Lima. I mean, Lima stood on those brakes. He could have just T-boned him, and they both could have been done.
oh yeah, for sure. Well, we get back up front here. Tommy Gossett as green flag pit stops are happening. We have what?
A new leader.
Kennedy, I'm not sure why you did that. All he said was my nickname. I know who that is. So, Brendan, I'm not sure why you did that in chat. He knows me. I know him very well.
Well, speaking of knowing things right now, Gossett's out in front, and he does have 1 lap down Andrew Cootie right behind him doing a little bit of drafting. And he's got a whole slew of cars coming behind him.
Let's see.
Daryl Arnold is definitely leading the charge right now. There's
Yeah.
about 7 or 8 cars. Whoa, trouble right there.
Oh, we got a wreck. Golly. Brendan Jinks in the 3. All right, well, let's get a MaxSpeedTV replay here and see what happened to Jinx. All right, so Jinx on the inside.
Bottom dollar. I mean, the 67 was doing the pushing, and he was not square to that bumper. And if you're not square to the bumper, if you're not square on that bumper, Josh, you know what happens. You get turned, and that's exactly what happened.
The bumper hook. Yeah, right there, 67 to the left or rear of the 21. Brendan Jinx, nowhere to go. And the 96 is going to need a P67, 21-3. The 85 here did. The 85 squeeze it there. I think he did. I think the 85.
He actually made it through, and I'm pretty sure he's got some skid marks in his shorts. But other than that, he didn't touch anybody.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, oh, man, awesome job. Well, Brendan, like I said, bud, I don't know why you timed him out. That's what he calls me. So, we're going to have a talk about that in chat. But, hey, I think that's going to end the stage. Hang on, let me see who is going to win the stage. I'll be right back. All right, so Tommy Gossett is going to win the stage here tonight. And, yeah, I guess that's what it takes.
Which is a great thing, because he's part of the 12 guys trying to get into that bracket for the chase.
Yes, he is. Let's get Tommy Gossett down here real quick. Tommy Gossett, do you have a copy?
Yes, sir, I do. How are you doing tonight?
Well, I'm doing fine. You're going to win the stage here tonight, man. I think ATVO has just messed up on me, but you're going to win the stage here tonight, man. Congratulations on that, man. What do you think about Daytona?
Well, I love Daytona. You know that. I love plate tracks. I love to get up and drive and get up on the wheel and be aggressive. So if it's right into it, but at plate tracks during playoffs are nerve-wracking because it's always a crapshoot. So like I won the stage, but it came out of heavy cost. Brady, my teammate, my help, and Chase, he's dead after that. So that last wreck, so he had to be taken over to Halifax.
Well, you know, it looks like you guys are going to be getting them a file here. I do believe, yes. We got a long way to go still yet, man. Now it's a shootout to the finish. Now what is it going to take?
I'm holding on the first. I worked hard for this track position in the first stage. Took a little fuel strategy. I took no tires, short fueled the car so I could come out in front of everybody, and just so happened to find a little bit of a dancing partner to get there to that stage. So now I got the track position. I want to defend it with my life. All
right, Tommy. Well, good luck out there, bud.
Hope to be talking to you in about 83 laps.
Something like that. All right, we'll get him back up there to his teammates here tonight. But Bobby, oh man.
Yeah. I mean, we've already seen everything from pushing to shoving to drafting to a few little oopses for pit road. I mean, you just don't know. I mean, you think you're safe, but you just don't know, buddy. It could come out and bite you in the butt anywhere, and you don't even realize it till it's too late. But I'm going to tell you, that was a heck of a save that was done by the, I believe that was the number 28, wasn't it? No, that was 27. Steven, wasn't it? Steven.
I can't remember what the
I
admin
can't remember.
said, but yeah. Here we go. Get him going.
Well, here we go. This is pretty simple. Gossett said he's fought his butt off to stay out here to be in that rocket chair. Green flag, and here he goes. The 16's going to drop right down behind him. Oh, now he decides to go back up. That was an evasive maneuver. But he doesn't have enough horses to get around that 88 at all.
Well, he
Now,
does
what
have
the
the
88?
11 of Taylor behind him.
I'll tell you right now, the 88 is probably screaming that for that 6 of Arnold to get up there and start giving him some beautiful pushing from that rear. Now, we just had somebody drop way back, and I'm not sure who that was, but he had enough for a while, and he backed out of it. Now, we got to remember, Josh, there's no get out of the pits free card here. There is no fast repairs.
There is no fast repairs, Bobby. And, you know, we got to talk about that. You get damage here at Daytona. You know, Daytona is so important with the aero, with the downforce, and especially with these cup cars. If you get damage on that rear spoiler, that is going to affect you. We see up front Dennis Ansman getting a good run with the 11. Can he lead this lap with the 88 of Gossett? Yes, he did.
He can lead it, and he may be able to drop down into that rocket chair in front of the 88 of Gossett, maybe. But boy, he's getting a heck of a shove. As you see, the 17 just gave us some fireworks right off the wall. Dennis the Menace. Menace, I think. I'm not sure. Shane Dennis the Menace. And that 17 machine, he just came up and he kind of kissed the wall just a little bit.
Did you just say, oh, here we go, 11, dropping it down, Tim Taylor. Don't they know we still have about 1,000 laps to go?
You know what? I'll tell you what.
You know, I don't even
I
know
told
who
you.
led that lap.
I don't know.
Got it.
Gossett said he ain't giving up that first spot. He is staying right there, and by golly, he means it too. But hey, take a look at the Ruben Phillips up there. Look at him.
Our favorite New Zealander.
He's the only one I know.
Yeah, that's the only one I know too, other than outside of our racing. But yeah.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what.
Looks like
he knows
they're
how to
both
drive.
Gonna drop it down in front of the 88 of Gossett. Looks like Dennis and Ruben are working together here tonight. Well, let's go ahead and do one of maybe 2. Crank it up here tonight. What do you say, Molly?
I think it's time. Let's just crank this mother up.
Let's crank this mother up here tonight. Crank it up here tonight on MaxSpeedTV. Alrighty, folks, we're back live here on MaxSpeedTV. Hopefully, everybody enjoyed the Crank It Up. Hopefully, the first of two here tonight, but I do have Bobby Johnson up here in the booth. He did pay attention there under the Crank It Up cam. Bobby, what did you see, man? Mike's yours.
Well, I'm going to tell you what I saw is the 27. If you guys can remember, I'm just calling him Steven because I'll butcher that last name. But anyway, we watched his greatest hits in the pits when he done a 360 and kept it off the wall. Well, here he is, second place, being the pusher right now. I mean, this guy, he's led 17 laps so far. He was the pole sitter. I mean, I'm pretty sure some of these guys up front, they probably think he is like basically a bad rash. They just can't get rid of him. And here he is taking the lead right now.
Steven Karosik, they're three behind them. Wow, the 8 of Lima right behind Steven Karosik here. Dennis Ansman on the outside. Got the 11 of Tim Taylor. They gonna get it figured out here?
I don't know, but I saw the 88 Tommy Gossett. He said he wasn't giving up that first place for nothing. But you know what? I think things got just a little bit too scary for him, and he backed it out of there wisely. Settles back into the 9th spot.
Still early here tonight. 38 laps into this race here tonight. Now they're going to be coming up on pit stops here at about 2 to 3, 4 laps here yet again here. I think it's going to maybe come down to fuel. You know. What do you say, Bobby?
You know what? Honestly, I really can't. It could be a fuel mileage thing. Obviously, these guys are taking care of their equipment. You know, and it could come right down to fuel mileage. There's no doubt about it. And it also is going to come down to who can make and execute pit stops and not screw
spinning
up.
it. Without spinning it.
Yeah, not screwing it up.
All right, well, let's see here. Side by side throughout the field. Oh, well, back here to the 17 of Shane Minish. There, the 11 on the inside. We got the 00 of Joshua Witherspoon. Then the chase here. Right behind him, Ruben Phelps. You've been watching Ruben. Oh, here we go.
Trouble.
We go. Trouble, the 87.
27 doing his best. He cannot keep it under control.
Oh, caution is out. The 87. That's going to be, wait. Let's go with the 27 because numbers are wrong here. Let's get an instant replay here. That's going to be Steven Karosik. Oh, our leader. So what happened? All right, they're going to be coming up on, looks like on the car is going to be the 87. Then did, oh, there's contact between the 14 and the 27. Contact between the 17 and the 87. 27 comes back up on the track. Not, I guess, knowing that the 11 is there, and plow. Then right up into the 87 here, the 00. Might have got a little bit of contact on that as well, but the caution will fly here tonight. For the
Mason Thompson, he was just trying to give that lap traffic a little bit of room, and he did not realize the 27 was that close to him. And basically, he just came down on him. I know he didn't mean to do it, but it caused a pretty good little mayhem going on.
Well, the 87, Jeppy Teacher, you said Mason Thompson?
The 14.
Oh, the 14.
14. He's he tried to give him
Thompson,
some room. Yeah, he tried to give that car some room there, and he got down a little too far, and he didn't realize that the 27 right there was that close to him. He just came down and smacked him in the side, and that's when it all broke loose.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, let's see here. How mean, who can we get up here for an interview here? How about we go with somebody you have been watching here tonight? Let's go ahead if he is in. Oh, yeah, he's here. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get him down here. The first interview here on MaxSpeedTV with myself, Bobby Ruben Phelps. Bobby, mic's yours.
Ruben, Bobby, got a copy.
Sure do. What's going on?
I'll tell you what, buddy. My hat's off to you. You've got my vote. That has got to be one of the prettiest paint schemes I've ever seen.
Yeah, I keep seeming to hear this quite often, actually.
It is absolutely gorgeous, my friend. I've been watching you. You've been up front. You kind of been in the middle. You've been up front. Yeah, obviously you know how to get around this racetrack. What's the feeling out there? Are these guys playing nicely, or are they kind of acting like it's their last lap of their life?
Oh, no. I've got a few guys that's taking it easy, especially the faster fellas that've been around the back. But at the moment, the race seems pretty steady. Of course, there's been a few close calls on then I nearly got involved in that accident. Thank goodness I knew what brakes were, because otherwise I would have center punt Joshua there. But no, it's been pretty good so far. I'm just taking it easy at the moment. So, and then of course pushing it when I'm close near the front. But at the moment, I'm just happy where I am and go for it near the end.
Well, buddy, you're looking good, and whatever you do not put a scratch on that paint scheme on that car for me. You're liable to make the broadcaster cry.
I'm
Beautiful
telling
paint
that
scheme.
every week.
Yeah, you'll make me cry right on the air if you scratch that thing up. So, hey, it was good talking to you. I'm glad you're doing well. I know you had some, I believe they had earthquakes and everything out your way. I'm glad you're here tonight and able to race, and I hope everybody is safe and stuff for you, your family and everything. But we're going to keep an eye on you, my friend. You're looking pretty darn stout out there, so keep it up.
Guys.
Good luck, Ruben. All right, getting back up there. All right, Bobby. Well, we still got a ways to go. We're not even halfway here tonight.
I got to tell you, when you bring people up into the booth and you talk to them and you put them back down, have you ever accidentally put them in the wrong team chat?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Buddy,
yes.
I'm telling you, when you do that, it takes less than 2 minutes, and I swear they've got a bounty out on your head.
Oh, yeah, for sure. As a broadcaster,
It is nerve-wracking, brother.
Oh, yes,
and speaking
it
of
is.
nerve-wracking, we're getting ready to get the old truck out of here. We're going to go green flag racing again.
Yep, Pace truck is off and away. Zachary Lima going to be in control. Green flag is out. He's going to be on the loud pedal. Zachary Lima, Ruben Phelps, that 39 and the 14 on the outside. Aiden Kirker, Mason Thompson. Here we go.
Now, the
That looks-
27.
Oh.
He got fixed back up. Didn't look like he had too much damage. But keep an eye on him.
The 29 or 39. Go ahead. Sorry.
Is that Aiden Kicker, right?
Aiden
Kirker, the 39?
Yeah, Aiden Kirker. That's what I call him.
These guys are playing nice here, the first 8 or 10 of them. They're staying single file, trying to get back into the groove, relax a little bit.
All right, dude.
But I'm telling you, who's coming? Keep an eye on Steven. I can't even say that last name. We're just calling him Steven.
Steven, let's see here. You said Steven.
The 27.
That would be Corrosic.
All right, keep an eye on Korosik. He's got a little bit of a damage in that back end, but I've already watched him pass 5 cars. And if he can get into some help and some drafting right here, I got a feeling that he's going to be right back up there in the top 5 before long. He's like the Energizer Bunny. He is just not quitting.
right there with the 9 of Brady Shoe. Now, we've only got one driver a lap down. That's going to be Jeppy Tetro back here in the 87, currently in the number 22 machine, or 87 machine, 22 positions. Aiden Law is on pit road.
Speaking of Aiden Kirker, the 39 machine, he just decided that he wanted to lead a few laps. He kind of liked it. He's going to do it again.
Yes, he did. A lot of
Zachary
single
Lima.
file on the inside. I
Yes.
mean, they're getting single file here.
I think they're getting a little nervous. Some of these guys has missed a couple of these incidents, and I think they might be settling down.
Well, let's get back here to the 6. That's going to be Daryl Arnold. Right there with a 16 of Dennis Ansman on the outside. They're still on the outside. The 85, that's going to be Wes Weidman. He's going to look to the inside of the 16. He's got the 00 of Joshua Witherspoon behind him. You have got, here at Daytona, you've got to stay on the inside line if you're not in traffic. If you got 2, 3, 4 drivers on the outside and there's 10 on the inside, you've got to get down to the inside. But that outside line is forming. Here we go.
They finally realized that, hey, if we get as many on the top side as they got on the bottom side, we might have something for them.
Zachary Lima.
Wow.
Oh, you seen that too? Oh, wow.
Yes, sir. I'm telling you what, I think if you look at the 39 of Aiden, his front bumper, pretty sure there's absolutely no paint left on that thing. That's how close that the 8 of Zachary Lima cut it.
Oh, we'll call that net code.
Wow.
That was insane. All right, so we got Zachary, Aiden, Michael Atkins Jr., Mason Thompson, Daryl Arnold, Wes White. Oh, here we go again. 39 of Aiden Kirker. Gonna go with the outside. 14 of Mason Thompson with him. There goes here goes our Ruben Phelps.
And a bottle of back up again. Watch that 14. Watch how he pushes that 39 on that top side. He is going to shove him eventually in front of the 8 right there is Zachary Lima. And he's going to let Lima drop right down just like that. Now he's in the rocking chair.
Mason Thompson. Oh, 16 now. Oh, here we go. Oh, it looks like Ruben dropped it down low. Pit stops here in about 10 or so laps. Ugh.
You know, racing's kind of like the prom. If you ain't got nobody to dance with, you better go find somebody. Just go with the crowd.
Oh, yeah, for
and
sure.
that's exactly what they do up here on that top
Yes.
side.
That looks like 41 in the 06 or the 08. Well, no, that's the Hot Wheels. That's the Ruben 06. I did say it right. Oh! Man, pushed that 41 up, and then he got dumped.
I'm going to tell you, that showed the muscles of Ruben Phelps right there.
Yes, it did. Oh,
Only
there
2
goes the
cars was on that top
39.
side.
There goes the 39 to the outside. Man, what do you think here? I mean, I know we've been up front here for quite a while here, Bobby, but, I mean, this is where the racing is right now. I mean, they're swapping positions. This is insane.
It's kind of crazy.
3, 1, maybe 3 Golly, the 39 on the outside. He is going to have to fall back. Hayden
Yep,
Kirker.
he's got nobody to dance with him. He will fall back in line behind the 16. But, you know, one of the guys out here in chat, they're absolutely correct. Bottom line, if you get enough guys on that top side, honestly, that top side will be quicker than the bottom. And you can see it right here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But you got to get the correct guys up there. If you don't, no.
You're going to be left at the back of the supper table.
Maybe at the midnight dinner.
Yeah. You're going to be here for a while, have a Snickers.
Yep. Oh, we got Ruben Phelps up front. He's already led one lap. He's got Michael Atkins Jr. on his outside. We got Dennis Ansman on right behind Ruben Phelps. We got the 39 of Aiden Kirker on the outside. Joshua Witherspoon on the outside. The 6 here, Daryl Arnold. The 14 of Mason Thompson. This is the front pack, but we got to look back here. We got Wes Weidman, Matthew Goodell, Shane Middish, Tommy Gossett, Jordan Kuntz, Andrew Cootie, Joseph Madigan. All these drivers back here are pretty much single file per se. Some double file now going on, but the battle is up front. That's where the battle is right now. Bobby? Bobby?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm back.
You okay?
I got so excited, I hit my mic and turned it off. What I was saying that nobody heard me say was these 6-7 cars. These 6-7 cars back here in the back, they all decided to get single file.
Dennis
now they realize.
Ansman is up front. Sorry to interrupt you, but Dennis
no
Ansman is back up front.
But you have got a real storm coming up back here in the back.
Numbers.
And remember when I told you, keep an eye on the 27 of Steven Korosik. Here he is,
yes,
7th place. He spun out in the pits one time. He got taken out in a caution in an incident on the track, and here he comes.
Yep, Steven Korosik here in that 27 on the outside now. Oh, that, what number is that? That is the number 6. Yeah, got the 8, the 14 right there. Dennis Ansman looks like gonna fall back. Got kind of dumped here. 3 wide on the back stretch. He's gonna fall back. Michael Atkins Jr. back up front again. Well, let's go ahead and take a look here at what we got caution-wise. Now, we have the stage, but we've had 2 cautions here tonight. 5 laps, 55 laps to go. 20 lead changes here tonight, Bobby. 20 lead changes.
Yeah, before it's over with, you're probably going to see about a total of about 40.
Probably.
Here we go, working up into that bottom line. He's on that 2nd spot right here, Steven Korosik. I told you, I'm going to nickname this guy the Hemorrhoid. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to nickname this. I'm telling you, this guy will not go away. He is going to be a problem for all these drivers up here. He is the rash that's on a mission because he's working for the lead right now.
He's like herpes. He's everywhere.
He is everywhere. And I'm going to tell you what, I'm saying it right now. My money, if the 27 don't get taken out, this guy right here, he's got my ticket to win it.
Well, he is up in the lead ahead of Michael Atkins Jr. here tonight. 58 laps.
It's impressive. You know, we're a little bit past halfway, but these guys, somebody needs to tell
Yes.
these guys that. I don't think they know it.
Yeah, 55 laps is halfway here. They're going to be coming up on pit stops, though, here pretty quickly. I would say anywhere between 1 to 2 laps, roughly. That's what I would say, depending on when they stop last.
Right. I'm just impressed.
And it looks like a lot of single file right now, so it looks like they're getting. I think Dennis is. We got some blocking going on, and 3 wide for the lead. 16, 8, 27. Oh.
The 8 has no help in the middle. Wow, they touch right there, and here we go.
We're going around in a We Are Wrecking here tonight. Ruben Felt's involved in that. Let's go back and take a look here on the MaxSpeedTV replay to see what happened. So what happened to Ruben? Oh, and we just interviewed him here too. We see the 3 wide up there. Ruben on the inside. He's going to take it 3 wide. Oh, there was some bumping and banging going on up there between that number 8, I believe it is.
Yeah, the 8, the 27 there.
8 and 27, yes it is. It looks like the 27 might have came up just a tad hair. And right up into the 8, and roll right back down. That 8 goes into that 06 of Ruben. Oh.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. You go take a on the 27. Go ahead and take a look. Do the chase, if you will.
Okay.
And take a look at that. It almost looks like a net code there. I could be wrong, but
All right. Well, let's get on the 27 here.
I'm not too familiar with this net code stuff.
All
But
right.
if you do a far chase,
I'm going on a chase view. It's
all right. Now you tell me, could that be net code? Because he was already turning and they weren't even touching.
You said the 27, correct, Stephen Carosa?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yeah.
right there. Oh, the 8. And the 27. Oh, that could have been net code, but if they kept going, it could have been contact as well. And that upset that 27. And, yeah, right there, we seen Ruben getting involved in that. So that could have gone either way for sure.
Yep.
Yes.
But I know it took out some good drivers.
Yes, it did. It looks like Steven Karosik has taken his car behind the wall already. Man, tough break for Steven. Looks like everybody else did come down pit road here. Yep, everybody came down pit road, but strategy here tonight, Bobby.
Well, I hate to say it, but I think strategy got thrown out the window. I think it's just bottom line, plain and simple. It's just balls to the wall, pedal to the floor, and let's go. These guys are letting it all hang out, and they had this entire race. It is impressive, but you can't do that forever because it'll bite you.
Yeah, and right, but you got to understand too, fuel or tires. Tires really out of the window. It's fuel. I think it's fuel.
Yes.
It's
really fuel. Absolutely, it's fuel.
Well,
no doubt about it.
Well, looks like Daryl Arnold going to be taking control here tonight. Going to get us going here, coming to lap 63 here this evening with Aiden Kirker on the outside. Timmy Reed there in third. Mason Thompson in fourth.
Kirker's got a strong hot rod underneath him, too.
Yes, he does. Well, I'm
going to call him Aiden Butt Kicker Kirker.
Aiden Butt Kicker. I don't know if
kicker
he's got
Kirker.
a. I don't know if he's got a butt kicker, but you know.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's driving like he can kick some butts. I mean, he's been up there playing with these guys most of the night right here, and he's led 6 laps and started 3rd. So, I don't know. There's so many good drivers here that I've noticed. I'm really glad you let me come up here and be a part of this.
Oh yeah, Bobby Johnson up here, one of our broadcasters here on MaxSpeedTV. Man, Bobby, glad to have you over here at MaxSpeedTV. You know, we've listened in. Yeah, man, awesome job. But I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to you, Daryl Arnold, in control here tonight, man. Get us going. Coming to lap 63.
Well, this is it, man. 62 out of 110 laps are in the book. Daryl Arnold, he's led 1 lap. Now, the thirsty hunger guy up top, Aiden Kirker in the 39 machine. He's led 6 laps. All these cats up here, they are ready to rock and roll. And as Josh would say, get jiggy with it. And that's exactly what we're going to do. They're going to tighten it up. The truck's out of the way. We're going to wait for the green flag, and when we get it, they are hammered down. Do not screw up changing the gears because that'll ruin your day. And already the 39 jumps right down. He's becoming the pusher.
All right, 39 right behind him, Aiden Kirker here. Right behind that 6, the 14 of Mason Thompson. And then side by side back here, Timmy Reed, Matthew Goodell, Dennis Ansman, the 85, Wes Weidman, Witherspoon, Jordan Kuntz, Michael Atkins Jr. rounding out the top 10, top 9 as we see Shane Medish. Looking like a no front bumper on that number 17 of Shane. But he's still out here.
Right? Why not? Take the front bumper off. It's no big deal. You don't need the front bumper. What you do need is that back bumper.
Yeah, that back bumper is... I think that back bumper in the rear spoiler, yeah, as you was talking, that is the most important thing. And that rear machine on that 17... is clean. Let's go to the chase view here on that 17. It is clean, but that front though of this machine, it's tore up. Oh
yeah, it's seen better days.
Well, at least he's getting a lot of air.
Yeah, yeah, he's not going to overheat anytime soon.
Oh, no. He's getting a lot of air here tonight. Looks like a lot of pushing going on back here. But Shane Benish, now the 99 of Jordan Coons right behind him, trying to push him back up to Timmy Reed here in that number 1 machine back here in 9th. Started 15th here. It's kind of run down through the field here. A lot of single file going on. But Daryl Arnold going to be our leader here tonight. Aiden Kirker there in 2nd. Mason Thompson 3rd. Matthew Goodell 4th. Dennis Ansman 5th. Joshua Witherspoon now in 5th as Dennis is going to fall back behind him now in 6th. Wes Weidman 7th. Michael Atkins Jr. 8th. Timmy Reed 9th. And Shane Menish in that 17 is going to make the pass there over the 99 of Jordan Kuntz for 10th.
Dennis Ainsman, he was out there all by himself on that high side, hoping he could get somebody to go with him, and he couldn't, and he just started backpedaling back there, and he finally was able to drop in line on that bottom side.
Oh, he's back here, right here with Joshua Witherspoon, that you can't see me eyeball machine, 0. That's what I call Joshua, because he's got the eyeballs there, you know.
As a matter of fact, if I go out and look at my Garage Queen white right now, I think I'm pretty sure that I have got a picture of those eyeballs. I got a sticker on my car somewhere, I think, of those eyeballs. I think everybody did at one time.
Dennis trying to say, hey, I want to go outside, but nobody Somebody blew up. I seen smoke.
Ah, the 39.
The 39.
Yeah,
Oh.
8 Kruger. He blinked out on us, and of course
Oh,
NASCAR or iRacing, when you blink
Okay.
out, it shows the
The
you know,
smoke.
it'll show on there with smoke.
Okay, so he didn't blow up, but
He didn't blow up. He blinked out, and he came back.
Oh. So a lot of single file here tonight. I think what we can do here for the last and final time here tonight.
Oh, talk to me.
TV. Cranking up here at Daytona here tonight for the second time. Let's go here, folks. Crank it up. Oh, wait. We got somebody off the track.
Trouble, trouble.
Shane Mittish. All right, no caution, so we're good to go.
That did not bring out a
No.
caution, but I'll tell you. Wow.
All right, well, let's go ahead and crank it up for the second time, final time here tonight on MaxSpeed TV.
Yeah, baby.
Alrighty, folks, we're back live here on MaxSpeed TV, back here with Tim Taylor here. Now, he is the only driver one lap down here in that number 11. 17 right behind him. That's going to be Shane Mittish here. The first driver a lap down. Man, what does Tim have to do here tonight?
Well, just so nobody gets confused, that is not Tim the Toolman Taylor. That's just Tim Taylor. But what he needs to do, first of all, he's got to stay above everybody else and then pray to God for a caution. And then he can come right back around and be on the lead lap, and he can start battling for the front again.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like he is going to be coming around the 9 right here. That's going to be Brady Shue, not for position. He has help. He does have the 17, like I said, of Shane Finish here right behind him. But let's get back up front. We still have Daryl Arnold, Aiden Kirker, Mason Thompson, Matthew Goodell, Tommy Gossett. That's just going to round out the top 5. But everybody is pretty much single file here tonight.
That 38 machine there, Matthew Goodell, hanging out in that 4th spot. He's been quiet all race long and just like a snake in the grass, nice and quietly. Here he is up front, and he's ready to bite for that lead.
Black Mamba.
Yeah.
And we know how, well, if you know snakes, you know the Black Mamba is.
He's the deadliest.
Well, not
And he's also the
necessarily.
fastest.
Well, the Black Mamba is not the deadliest. But
What?
he is right now the Black Mamba. Oh, they're going to go double foul at the 88 of Tommy Gossett, the 85 of Wes Whiteman. And here we go, Dennis Ansman on the outside. Wow! Oh, Ron! The 88 is getting side draft. Wow.
Side draft plays a huge part into this. Not many people really realize it. But if you can get down there close enough, and I don't mean door jamming, I mean get right down there, you can actually bring that bottom line, you can slow them down, and you can actually go right on past that particular car.
Like Tommy Gossett, not enough drivers out there. Yeah, there's 3 out there, the 88, 85, 16. I think 1 or 2 more on the outside, that will bring that outside light going. But if Tommy can get the side draft on, oh, he dropped it right in front of the 38 of Matthew Goodell. Oh, he just dumped the 85. He's like, I'm going low.
Tell you what there, Tommy Gossett almost had a largemouth bass sitting in his back seat. That was close.
Yeah, that's the difference. Knowing where your back end is compared to the front end to the driver behind you. But that 85 of Wes Whiteman is, he's fighting. He is on that outside, but
He's got help coming in the 16 way back here. Dennis Ainsman.
Ansman.
He's trying, but they need more help on that top side.
Yes, they do, but they're going to be coming upon pit stops here. Well, they are within the window here, so who is going to come down first? All right, well, Dennis dropped it down behind the 99. 99 did pull out here, but now did drop it back down in front of the 16. Lap 79, we're going to be coming up on lap 80 here. Lap 90 will be 20 to go.
They're going to stretch this out as far as they can.
Well, lap 90 will be 20 to go. So, they're coming up on lap traffic. So, that'll be the 17 of Shane. All right, so Shane just going to drop it down.
The last time this lap traffic happened, it got ugly.
Oh, yeah, it looks like everybody kind of went left and right off the track and up into the wall. So they're letting the leaders come around, man. They're just the respect. That's the biggest thing, the respect.
Absolutely. Now, I'm kind of curious. How many people, I can't see this, but you can. How many people we got out there watching us live?
All right, we got 21 watching right now. We've hit 12 likes here tonight. You know,
that's just not right, Josh. I'm serious. I'm gonna cry if we don't start seeing some likes.
I would love to see 20 likes here tonight. 20 likes. We got 21 watching here tonight. 20 likes here tonight is what we're going to be shooting for here tonight. Myself, Joshua Medlock here at MaxSpeedTV. Bobby Johnson, MaxSpeedTV. We got the two loudmouths up here in the booth for a MaxSpeed.
The Tom and Jerry or the Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis of broadcasting. What do you think?
Man, thank you all for tuning in. We do appreciate it. But we still got a ways to go here. So, big shout out to all the fans out there. Of course, Scott Rambler out there, Brennan Kennedy, BS.
So I just had them last night in my league. It's a trucking company, Brother Sister Trucking.
Brother Sister Trucking.
Yeah, that's one of my fans I brought over. I think maybe I don't know. I think I might have brought one.
I think that might have been the radio, right?
Oh, hey, coming into the pits right now.
Oh, here we go. Daryl Orton. Oh, are we going to be a 39.6 down pit road? 39.6. We've got 85, 14, 16. We've got 93, 14. Oh, man. Here we go.
Had to back up. Dennis had to back up just a tad. He kind of overshot there. I don't think it's no foul, no harm, no foul, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, a big shout out to MMO here. Man, we've talked. I'd love to get MaxSpeedTV on that. Oh, here we go again. I hate to break away, but 76.
Trouble, the 76.
Hit it. Yes.
And he doesn't hit a thing.
Oh.
The only thing he hurt was his tires and his pride.
76. Get a MaxSpeedTV replay on this as he comes down pit road here.
The eye of the tiger, Joshua Witherspoon, the 00. He has yet to come in. He's the only one that's been out there the longest so far.
All right, so we're going to take a replay as you stay on live here. We're going to take a replay here on the 76 of Joseph Madigan. Locked it down and spun it. Oh, wow.
Here comes Josh. He's coming in.
Wow. Dang near 3 wide on pit road. Joshua coming down pit road here. So that is going to give the lead 34.
Josh, I can about guarantee you that he not only left skid marks on the pit road, he might have left some in his shorts on that one, because I'm going to tell you what, how he did not hit that wall is beyond me.
Well, I would have. Tommy
I would like to think I would have.
Going to cross the stripe here tonight as our leader here this evening. He's got Andrew, well, the number 5, yeah, Andrew. Going to take the pass there, and here we go, Ruben Phelps. We talked about him earlier. He is right up here with that number 5 machine.
Now, his problem is he's got a banged-up race car on the right rear. Hopefully, if somebody does catch him, they do not hit him and turn him, because they'll hook him for sure.
Here comes the 41. Oh, Michael Atkins Jr. on the outside, and he has got a train with him. That number 6, Daryl Arnold, that 39-14, and it looks like they're going to make or try to make the pass there on the outside of that 5 of Andrew Cootie. Andrew's going to back off that Well, that just changed the game here tonight. Michael Atkins Jr. from 23rd back up to first. What?
I'm gonna pick your brain a minute, Josh.
Yeah, go ahead.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
Real quick, I want you to think about this. These guys are going on 3 laps since their last fuel stop, okay? 3 laps. And we have 25 to go. So what does that tell you?
Well, we're at lap
We're-
87, coming to lap
We're gonna have to
88.
have a. They're gonna have to have a splash and go, or somebody's gonna have to set back and save a whole lot of fuel.
If I had to put my money on anything, on any driver, oh my God, that you're gonna throw me under the bus here tonight, really? Come on.
Now that's something to think about, now, isn't it? What do, Josh? Do you save fuel, or do you come in and take a splash with everybody else? I do not think they're going to make it all the way.
Well, at the completion of lap 90, coming to lap 91, 20 to go. I mean, we're only 2 away here, or 3 away. I've got my money on. I'm going to say the 06, Ruben Phelps. That's my money. Ruben Phelps.
That's your man, huh?
That's my man right there, Ruben Phelps.
Well, you know what? He's doing a heck of a job, and he's driving great. But if there's going to be a spoiler alert out here, I think it's going to be that 39 of Aiden
Kirker. Yep, Aiden Kirker on the outside in 39. Yep. I've got my money. Well, yeah, oh, man.
It can be anybody right here, buddy.
Oh, well, this is Daytona. Super Speedway Racing coming down to, well, fuel.
Yeah. You said it from the very beginning. Fuel, 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 didn't you? And you're right.
Yes, I did. Oh,
But
man.
for a guy that's got a banged up race car, Phelps, I'm going to tell you what, you wouldn't know it because, man, look at him push.
Yes, he is right there, right behind that number 6 machine of Daryl Arnold. Oh, he popped it out on the outside.
I remember, if you got to push him, hop in that 41 car and go to the cockpit view and look at how he has to line himself up in order to push him.
All right, well, we're looking at that 41 cockpit here tonight. Oh, he's got to go to the right or left.
He's got to go to the left. If he
Look
gets to the right
left.
at all,
yeah, that's
he
gonna
will hook
upset
him
us.
and turn him.
Yeah, and
As you can see right there, he almost did.
Right. Yes. Yes, he did. Well, it looks
That's
like
the problem with the damage.
Yes, it is. That damage here at Daytona is crazy. As
Now,
we
somebody-
cross the stripe here tonight, 20 to go here
Somebody
on
who's hungry.
TV.
I can hear Tommy Gossett's belly growling right now. That's how hungry this kid is.
Right there in second in the 88. He's going to pop it out to the outside, right in front of the 41. 20 to go here tonight. Next time by 19 to go. But, man, you got to give kudos to Ruben. Hanging
Absolutely.
on with that damage. This is...
I would like to see him win this. I truly would like to
yes.
see it. And man, can he play the part of the pusher.
I think if Ruben plays, or they're coming around the 9 right now, that's going to be Brady Shue. Now 2 laps down, but man, we're coming down to the wire here, Bobby.
We're coming down to the wire, but I'm a little nervous. I'm not sure these cats got enough fuel to make it all the way.
You may be nervous, but I'm shaking.
Well, we can shake together. How's that?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Phelps is not giving up that second spot for nothing in the world.
Oh,
He
no.
is like a bug on that rear view bumper of that number 6 of Arnold.
No, he is right there. Ruben Phelps. Oh, looks like the 88 backed it off here. That's going to be Tom.
Now, I'm thinking Mr. 88's decided to possibly.
Right in front of the 85. Wow.
I think he's trying to save a little fuel, perhaps.
Well, here's the thing. Daryl Arnold up front. All right. Now, he can't save really anything. He has.
Oh, if anything, he loses.
Yeah, he loses. But Ruben can save fuel because
Yes.
he's right behind that. He's right behind him, so he can save. He can kind of back it off.
The
and
way I
save.
see it is your pusher saves, the pushy loses.
Yeah, and you're right. 16 to go here tonight. Daryl up front. He's led 29 laps here tonight. Single file throughout the field.
Now, there's
Wow.
one guy I know for a fact that can make it all the way on fuel, and he's all the way back into the 14th position. That's the 00 of Joshua Witherspoon.
Yep.
He can, for a fact, make it all the way.
Yep. Joshua Witherspoon. 10 laps. Yeah, he can definitely make it.
Oh,
here.
hey, guess who's coming into the pits?
Oh, who is that? That's good. Oh,
Everybody!
Everybody but Ruben.
Miss-
Could that hurt Ruben? Could
I
it
don't
hurt
know.
Matthew not coming down.
Right.
Madigan
Neither
not
did
coming down.
Madigan. Cooter
Cootie.
Cootie didn't come down.
Eaglekin's not coming down.
Yep. Now look who's
Oh.
sitting pretty right now.
Witherspoon. He didn't come
Witherspoon
down
and Coots.
either.
Weatherspoon and Coots.
Oh.
Coots is looking really good.
Yeah, Kuntz, Gossett, Atkins
There he
Jr.
comes.
Oh,
Here comes Phelps.
buddy. Yep, Phelps coming down pit road. Goodell coming down pit road.
The sad part is when they come back up and they get up to speed, all those cats that came in one lap ago, they're going to go by them like a herd of turtles.
Oh,
They're going
yes.
to go flying around them.
It's rabbits versus turtles. Yeah, like you
Right.
said, yes. They're going to pounce here. Joseph Madigan, 13-13 here. 1-2. That's Joseph Madigan. Andrew Cootie, 1 and 2. PJ did not pit as well as 1 and 2. Our fourth here, Joshua Witherspoon, 12 laps here. He didn't pit either.
Nope. The sad part is poor old Ruben. He's way back here, and he has no friends now.
Ruben Phelps.
Yep, the 06. He's got the 41
He's
right
got-
there, but
Yeah, can the 41? I don't know if the 41 will help him.
wow,
Both of
whoa,
them.
the 41
Oh.
comes up.
Oh,
The 41 came up and blocked the 6 and the rest of those guys. They had a
Yeah.
big heap and run.
looks like, oh, here we go. We got, oh, man, this is going to be insane.
I can
13 to
guarantee
go,
you right
12
now.
to go that time by. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I can guarantee you Daryl Arnold is not a happy camper out there because the 41 threw a block on him, and, buddy, he was coming with the head of speed with the 39 and the 14, and it almost caused a big wreck.
Well, they're going to be, looks like Daryl Arnold, the 41, has no help other than Ruben here on that inside. All right, coming up on the 99 of Jordan Coots. So Jordan, Michael Atkins Jr., Ruben Phelps going to be on the inside. We're 3 wide back here.
I'm telling you.
14 gonna get dumped here. Mason Thompson, he's gonna like, all right, I might be the new guy, but I think I'm gonna go low here with the guys here that's gonna be racing together. He's gonna go with Ruben Phelps, Michael Atkins Jr., and Jordan Kuntz. That, I think, is the smartest move for Mason Thompson.
Tell you a guy right now it's probably shaking in his shorts, and that's the 99 of Jordan Coots. The reason why, that 41 is pushing him even in the turns, and he has actually gotten sideways twice. So I'm sure he's getting a little nervous.
Well, Jordan Kuntz, let me just give you an insight here. Jordan Kuntz and Michael
trouble!
Atkins. Oh, we got trouble! Oh, here we go! Oh, no! Michael Atkins Jr. gonna be involved in this. Let's get back here. I think we caught that live, but I was trying to go with Discord here to see who the teammates were. But I think Jordan Kuntz and Michael Atkins Jr. are teammates. But let's see here what happened. 10 to go here tonight.
I think they are anymore.
Well, Michael Atkins Jr. on the outside, the 99 on the inside. They're battling it here. The 6. Oh, that looked like net code there between Ruben Phelps and the 41 of Michael Atkins Jr. I would call that net code.
I'm in slow motion looking at it, and I'm looking at it from Ruben Phelps's point. Ruben actually did go up the hill just a little bit.
Oh,
and it might have been enough to start this.
All right, well, let's get on to Ruben Phelps here.
I'm not too hot on this netcode stuff. It kind of messes with my head. But it does look like Mr. Phelps.
You kind of dropped out here, bud.
What? Hello?
Oh, what happened? All right, you kind of dropped out here, bud. I was changed. All right, so let's see here. What happened? Oh!
What do you think? I think he drifted up a little bit and caught him. Well, look at you being all that fancy camera work. Would you agree with that one?
Oh, right there. 41, 14 right there.
That's kind of what it looks like.
That is close. All right. Well, under 10 to go here tonight. Ugh.
And look who's sitting pretty up front. The 99 of Jordan Coots and the 38 right behind him of Matthew Goodell. Now, you said this was unlimited at the end, green and white checkers, correct?
Should
I order a pizza?
Well, our racing is like, I think it's 15 GWCs.
Should I order a pizza? This might be a long 2 to go.
Well, we're 8 to go right now.
Well, right, but when we get up to the 1 and 2 to goes, I might have to order a pizza. We might be here a while. You got a lot of hungry cats, man. They've been waiting and waiting. They've got over 100 laps waiting for it.
Yep, Jordan Kuntz, Matthew Goodell, Wes Weidman, PJ Engelkins, Timmy Reed, top 5 out of turn number 2 here tonight on the backstretch. 8 to go here this evening. Myself, Joshua Medlock, Bobby Johnson. Bobby with all the hobbies and in the lobby here tonight. Bobby, I think you need to get us going here. Coming to 7 to go here this evening. My chores, bud.
I'll do my best. Right now, Jordan Coots on the bottom of the 99 machine. Led 2 laps, started out in the 20th. He's setting pretty, but you know what? We got a hunger guy up here of Matthew Goodell in the 38 on the top side. He's not led a lap yet. But you know what? He's been quiet, like the snake in the grass. And you got some more hungry guys behind him. Now, are they going to play pretty here for the next 8 laps? Probably not. The first 4 or 5 cars going to take each other out, where 5, 6, and 7 has a chance to win. You just never know. It can happen either way, Josh. But neither way, no matter how you look at it, green flag, we're going to find out right now.
Here we go. 7 to go here tonight. The NASCAR Cup Series round of 12 chase race number 1. Single file down to the inside. Jordan Kuntz there. The 85, Wes Weidman. The number 1, Timmy Reed, Matthew Goodell. And then double file right behind them. The 38 right there. That's going to be Matthew Goodell. Going there as it updates. The outside. Where do you want to be? Inside or outside?
Well,
Coming to
if I can get a little bit of help. If I get a little help, I don't mind being on that outside. But the best friend the 99 has is that 85 of Wes Weidman.
6 to go. That time by 38. Matthew Goodell.
Josh, it's starting to get real cloudy out there, and I'm starting to see some lightning bolts.
Oh, let's finish it. Let's get this race.
I
don't want to see rain.
I think we're about ready to see a big storm here.
Storm, maybe 4 wide. That's the storm you might be talking about.
Yes, sir. I think we're going to see a big storm brewing.
5 laps to go here. Oh, who we got? Tommy got it on the outside right now. The 38 right behind him, Matthew Goodell. Oh,
I can hear Tommy Gossick's stomach growling from he's hungry. He wants this win.
Still oh man, 5 to go, gonna be coming to 4 to go. Of course, when they cross the line at 4 to go, if there's a caution, we will be at a GWC, but side by side across the stripe, it's gonna be, I think, did Tommy get that, or did Jordan?
Tommy got it.
Tommy got it.
By the extra clear coat on the paint.
Side by side on the backstretch. 4 to go here tonight. The NASCAR Cup Series, round of 12.
Oh!
We're wrecking. Here we go. Trouble. There is a caution. PJ Engelkins
Wow. The 16 is definitely in it big time.
Oh, Dennis Ansman, PJ Eagleton's in that 93, the 16 of Dennis. Let's see what happened here. Bumper hook. See, 3 wide. Oh! 3 wide, potentially. Dennis going to the inside. And it looks like it did not happen. That number 1, the 83, the 16, or the 93.
Buddy,
Oh,
you can't put 3 cars in a 1-car lane.
no, you
Can't
cannot.
happen.
No, you cannot. That's going to set up a GWC here tonight on MaxSpeedTV. One of, I know it's unlimited, but it's 15 here tonight. We're going to go ahead and step away here, play a quick commercial break to give us a break here tonight. Stay tuned here this evening on MaxSpeedTV.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Alrighty, folks, we're back here tonight now under a GWC. I do not interview anybody, but Tommy Gossett is up front. Jordan Kuntz there in second. Matthew Goodell in third. Wes Weidman fourth. Timmy Reed going to round out the top 5 as they get the one to go here tonight. Track position right now is going to be key, Bobby. What do you think?
I don't know. I man, there's about 10 guys up here that can win this race. All these cats up here, they are good and they are all hungry. The 2 hungriest guys that I think is that 99 and 88. They are hungry for this win. But I'm going to tell you, I don't think it's over with, my friend. I think we're going to see some more twisted metal.
So maybe another GWC? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, I think I am. As a matter of fact, I might be saying maybe 2.
All right. Well, we are double file here. We're on the back stretch going down into turn number 3 here. I'll go ahead and get them going down into 3 here this evening. Tommy Gossett, Jordan Kuntz here this evening. The 88 on the inside. Jordan in the 99 on the outside here. The first of unlimited GWCs here tonight. Can the leader take the white flag here tonight? Coming out of turn number 4. that pace strut gonna dive off here to the safety of pit road, and it's gonna be green really quickly. There goes! Green is out! Green flag back in the air here tonight. You go here this evening for the first green-white checkered attempt here this evening. Down into 1 and in the middle of 2 and 3, or 1 and 2, coming out of 2. Bobby?
Well, I'll tell you, the 88 and the 99 both, if they win this race, they are in the championship round. Plain and simple, they made it.
Yes.
And I can guarantee you, both of these guys, they're not going to stop. They're going to thread the needle. They're going to do everything. They're going to block. They're going to do whatever it takes. But these two cats are hungry.
Oh, yes, they are. Coming out of turn number 4. We have no caution as of yet. Guess what? Side by side, white flag in the air, 1 to go. What is it gonna take? We got Tommy Gossett, Jordan Kuntz, 1 and 2, 1 on the inside, 2 on the outside. Let's go out of 2.
Who can push better? This is the answer right now. The 88 is praying the 38 would shove it right up his rear. No doubt about it. Looks like the 99's dropped down in front of the 88,
Yes.
so the 85 gave him the shove. We've got trouble.
Trouble. We got trouble in the back, but we're going to take a look here at Jordan Kuntz. Oh, can the 39? No, he can't do it. 99 gonna win it here tonight. Wow! Instant replay here tonight.
Holy crap, pass the Tylenol.
I might have to have a couple of BC powders here this evening.
Wow.
All right, well, let's take a look at it here on the MaxSpeedTV replay. We got the 99, the 88 right there. Ooh, that might have been some net coating issues there. The 88 did up a little bit. The 85 on the outside. If there was no net coat, I would say the 88 might have got contact with the 85, but that 38 right there behind him, that just kind of set that field here tonight. Jordan Kuntz barely, well, he's going to lock himself in here with a win here this evening. Congratulations to Jordan Kuntz. We'll step away here on MaxSpeedTV. We'll get the top 3 up here. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Have you ever had the desire to show off something you created? Like we'll say in motorsports racing, kart racing, or even in sim racing. While on the track, simulator, in your race car, or hauling close to the ground in a cart, Abruzzi Racewear has you covered. If you need to promote your team logo, name, colors, or just feeling a bit more confident in your sim rig, Abruzzi Racewear has your answer. Team shirts, jackets, and even racing suits, they will go the extra mile. Race boots, trainers to gloves, even karting suits, as well as safety-rated wear, Abruzzi has a supply to fit your needs. Customizable from team names to colors, and yes, you can have your own name customized just the way you like it. In sim racing, they give you the comfort and feel of being strapped into a cockpit to bring the experience closer to the way you desire it. Their range of apparel has been created to not only meet and exceed the highest levels of comfort and quality, but also to enable you to make it yours. To add your personality, take a look at abruzzausa.com to see the lineup and what they have to offer. abruzzausa.com, with customization at heart. It's your wear, your way.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Alrighty, folks, we have caught up with our top 3 here tonight. I'm trying to get down here. Alright, we'll start with that 00 here. 3rd place here tonight. Joshua Witherspoon here this evening. Joshua, do you have a copy?
I sure do.
Well, Joshua, you know Daytona is a crapshoot. Anybody can win it, but man, you led 3 laps here tonight, so you're gonna get some points. But man, talk about it here this evening.
Well, I'm shaking. that was just intense. You know, I mean, it's a Martinsville race on the last lap. No one's caring. It's banging like you're at Martinsville, and except no one's looking.
Oh yeah.
That's it. I mean, I saw it underneath of someone's car, and I Days of Thunder that baby. And then I saw cars in front of me slamming into each other like that Martinsville coming to the checker, and I was just hoping I was gonna make it through that one. Man.
Well, you know, a win and you're in. You know, you finished 3rd here tonight, but I think next week, you know, round 2 of the round of 12, I think it's Bristol. Short track racing. How do you feel about, I think it's Bristol. It is. Yeah, it is Bristol. Feel about Bristol?
So I feel great about Bristol, a lot better than I feel tonight, and a whole lot more better than I feel about the Roval. I was just trying to make sure I finished tonight. Had a good, decent finish at Bristol. You know, if I win, you know, that'd be my great chance for me to win. If I don't, you know, a good finish there and not have so much worry about the Roval. So I'm looking forward to Bristol. I'm loving it.
Oh, well, yeah, short track racing, you know, going from a super speedway to a half-a-mile track, high banking at Bristol. We won't talk about the Roval until, of course, next week. But, man, awesome job out here tonight, Joshua. You know, man, any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate 3rd here tonight and get ready for short track racing next week?
Yeah, well, if my nerves wasn't so shot right now, I'd be ready to go to Bristol right now. I love that place. You know, Dennis next season needs to go ahead and make all the races at Bristol and be done with it. But thanks to everybody coming out.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, I know. I'll allow a Talladega or Daytona. But, you know, a lot of fun. Wow, it's just a lot intense tonight, and Bristol is so fast and intense. It's can't make a mistake there. Just like here, you can't really make a mistake, or you're taking out 20 cars. And same way at Bristol, you're going to wreck. If you wreck there, you're taking out somebody with you, more than likely. But yeah, thanks to everybody for coming out. It was a lot of fun. Thanks for broadcasting as always, and our numerous sponsors. I'm still getting used to this, getting back up here. It's been a while. I'm getting back used to the interview, so I gotta make a cheat sheet.
Well, make that cheat sheet, but get ready for Bristol next week. Joshua, I know you well on short track, so if you don't win, I think it's a boxing match between me and you.
Yeah. If I don't finish, either I'm wrecked or wrecked.
All right, Joshua. Well, awesome job out here tonight, man. We will see you next week at Bristol.
Thank you. See y'all later.
Yep. All right. Well, that is going to bring us to our second place finisher here tonight. That is going to be Aiden Kirker. Aiden Kirker, buddy, do you have a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, it's Daytona. It's a crapshoot. Anybody can win it. Talk about your racing. You started third, finished second, you fell back, you went up front, you fell back. What was it like?
It was pretty intense. I mean, it's I guess it's the everyday Sunday drive at Daytona. A couple cars flipping here and there, a couple 10-car pileups. But no, we started off with a mistake of I had to go run off and use the restroom, and didn't make it back for the grid in time. So I started from pit road and just kind of cruised around with Mason Thompson there for a little bit before the stage ended, and then once the stage ended, we got back up to the lead pack. We found a way to the front pretty quick, working with some teammates, and we got to a point where we had I think about 4 of us lined up on the bottom with Arnold and Thompson, Weidman, and thought we were gonna do pretty good, and then just a couple late race yellows. We all got some damage. Took a couple of them out, which was rough, but still had a good group at the end, and it was definitely an intense finish. I don't think I've ever had a finish that close where you're looking over and you think you got him, but then it shows up you're second, he's first. But I mean, it was a fun race as always. Kuntz winning. What's that? 9 wins now or something?
Something like that.
He's crazy. He's insane. Good win by him. But yeah, it was a fun race tonight.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, it's by 10/100ths of a second.
Yikes.
That was close between you and Jordan Kuntz. That was insane there at the finish. Oh, wow. I don't
That's
even
certainly
know
going in the highlight reel.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, Aiden, we go to a track next week. It's going to be Bristol, of course, going from super speedway to a half a mile track, which is Bristol. What do you think about Bristol?
Last week I said Daytona's going to be a crapshoot, a lot of torn up cars. I'm going to say the same thing again about Bristol. If anything worse, because that place it'll reach out, bite you, and then you look around and there's about 15 other cars you just took with you. So it's a beast. It's probably the most wild card race out there. Even it matches Daytona and Talladega for. Anybody can win that race. All you got to do is just have a clean car and not get taken out and all the wrecks.
Oh, yeah, even though it is a half a mile track, if you don't take care of your car, it could be a super speedway type race, even though
Absolutely.
It's not bumper to bumper, side by side, that. And side by side can, it can upset you. So, yeah, I can feel you on that. But, man, awesome job out here tonight, Aiden. I think even Bobby here tonight, he's still with us. So, Bobby, we're going to go ahead and kind of throw you under the bus here tonight. You even said Aiden was one of those drivers you got to watch out for. Man, talk about Aiden here while he's in.
I tell you, you did. I watched him. He was up front, running around, doing a great job. And man, I tell you what, Aiden, you're not afraid to push somebody. That's for darn sure. And that you caught my eye on that. And I thought at the beginning of this race and towards the middle, I told everybody, I says, if you're looking at a spoiler alert's going to be that 39. And you're just one off from making me right, buddy.
Well, I appreciate the praise there. Yeah, I'm just happy I can go out here and put on a show for everybody at home and have some fun with all these people on iRacing.
All right, so Bristol, next week, are we going to see you?
Oh, absolutely. As much as I love Bristol in real life, it's the opposite in iRacing. I'm still going to be here and see if I can put on a show again next week.
All right, bud. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate second here tonight?
Of course, I want to thank everybody at Black Cloud Racing. We had a very strong run with everybody on the team tonight. Unfortunately, didn't. We were just one spot away from that checkered flag, but I mean, you can't be upset with the run we all put on. And I want to thank everybody that runs the NASCAR Cup Series, all their sponsors. Love coming out here and running with these guys. It's always a blast. Always got a smile on my face while doing it. So glad to be here.
All right, Aiden. Well, I guess we will see you next week at Bristol. Congratulations. Second here tonight. Short track racing next week.
All right. See you guys then.
Yep. All right. Well, that is going to bring us here to our winner here tonight. And that is going to lock himself into the round of 8 here tonight. Jordan Kuntz. Jordan, awesome job. You did what you had to do here tonight at Daytona. Talk about it.
So my strategy going into the race, which is to survive, wanted to make it out in one piece. I typically don't have the best of luck at Daytona, so I would keep that in mind, just staying in the rear mid of the race, trying to avoid all the accident, which it did, and I got to the lead near the end of the race and just held on with it, and finally got lucky at Daytona to win.
You see the wreck there at the end, and you capitalized on that. What was going through your mind at that time?
On the last lap, whenever you got turned, I knew I was at least finishing top 2. I saw Aiden coming up fast behind and tried to block him. I did not want to hit him or anything, but I just wanted to try to win it and force him low, and it worked out for me.
All right, Jordan. Well, awesome job here tonight. You're going to lock yourself into the round of 8, regardless of what happens in the next 2 rounds. But we do go to Bristol next week. So from a super speedway to a half a mile, short track racing. Talk about Bristol.
I'm not the best at short track racing, and Bristol is one of my worst tracks, so it's going to be a challenge. And I think I got very lucky to lock myself in to the next round of the chase. So it really relieved a lot of pressure. So I don't have to perform as well in Bristol or Roval. So just survive and get a good finish out of both these next 2 races.
Oh, yeah, we got Bristol and then the Roval, but we're not going to don't worry about the Roval. You're already locked in. But, man, awesome job out here tonight. Just playing your cards correctly for Emerge Motorsports in that 99, man. Any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate the victory here tonight, Jordan?
Yeah, I would like to thank everybody watching and my Pawpaw, LT, and Deloise for watching and supporting me, and you for doing this broadcast.
All right, Jordan. Well, I think we'll see you next week, but you're already locked in. You're good to go for the round of 8, man. Congratulations on the win here tonight. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. Well, Bobby, I got to say, some racing by these drivers here tonight.
These guys came out of the chute, Josh, with one thing in mind. Let's go fast, and I don't really care what lap it is. I mean, these guys were flying, and it was a very, very good race all the way
yes.
around to the very end.
Oh,
I
yes.
would like to give one shout out
Oh,
to that
go
number
ahead.
27 driver of Stephen Karosik. It's a shame that the last incident took him completely out, but I got to give a hats off to him. He's my butt kicker award tonight because he done a 360 in the pits all by himself. He come all the way back from the back up front, got into a situation, into an incident, went back to the back, got fixed, came all the way back up front again, and got tangled one more time. And then the third one was the charm that took him out. But I would like to give him a shout out because I'll tell you, that was the guy. He didn't know what quit was, and that impressed me.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I know he finished looks like 50 or so laps down, but yeah, Steven Karosik, yeah, a big shout out to him as well. But let's get down here to the unofficial results. Pending any admin stuff they have to do here tonight, I will go ahead and go through those here this evening. The Miller Electric unofficial results. Jordan Kuntz grabbing the win here tonight to lock himself in to the round of 8. Awesome job by Jordan. Aiden Kirker there in second, playing upset. Oh, man, so close. Joshua Witherspoon trying to lock himself in, just could not make it as well. There in third. Wes Wyman there in fourth. Andrew Cootie in fifth. Mason Thompson sixth. Joseph Madigan seventh. Matthew Goodell in eighth. Ruben Phelps ninth. PJ Engelkins in 10th. Brady Shue 11th. Timmy Reed 12th. Matthew Atkins Jr. in 13th. Tommy Gossett 14th. Tim Taylor 15th. Dennis Ainsman 16th. Daryl Arnold 17th. Shane Minish in 18th. Bryce Shoemaker 19th. Stephen Karosik, we talked about him. Oh, man. He is going to finish in 20th here tonight. Zachary Lima, 21st. Jeppy Tustero, 22nd. Hayden Law, 23rd. Dylan Hervatin, 24th. And Brendan Jeans going to round out the field here tonight in 25th. But congratulations goes to our winner here tonight, locking himself into the round of 8. Jordan Kuntz here this evening. Well, Bobby, awesome job. I mean, I gotta say, awesome job by Jordan. An awesome job by these drivers.
Awesome job by everybody. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of this. I'm honored to be beside one of the greats in broadcasting. I'm still the rookie out here at MaxSpeedTV, but I'm really glad to be out with you, Josh. I had a great time with you. Had a blast. These drivers were awesome right from the green flag drop. And well, hopefully one of these times we can get together again and we can basically have fun.
Oh yeah, for sure. Bobby Johnson here, one of our MaxSpeedTV broadcasters here. Check him out. He's better than I am.
Nope. The one thing I can say is I'm definitely not boring. That's about all you can say for me.
Yeah. All right. Well, Bobby Johnson here joining us up here in the booth. But, man, congratulations go to Jordan Coons. But that's going to do it here for MaxSpeedTV for eNASCAR. Check us out next Friday night. We're going to be at Bristol, the short track. Oh, that's going to be fun. I don't know what to think about short track racing, but until then, stay safe and have a good night.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.